What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the ClearCryptos YouTube channel. And I'm with the grandfather himself of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And we're going to talk about the Shiba Inu ecosystem. He called me and said, man, Bone has been crushing it today. What is going on? So it's not just SHIB. You got Bone and Leash and Treat and She coming. Austin, Bone up out of nowhere today, flying high up over 90 cents. What's going on?
I don't know.
I know, right?
Hey, I'm going to call it what it is. I have looked. So a couple of things. I think it could be. Actually, I do know. I do know one thing. So Gate.io did some type of a poll and said, hey, what other tokens do you want us to list? And Bone made that list. And so you could be seeing a little bit of FOMO buying. Oh my God, if Gate.io brings it on, let's go ahead and get in. And I think that's really what it is, because there is nothing else. I mean, last thing, we know that Bone will be an integral part of Shibarium when it hits. Not there yet. So that's what I got. So I think it's the Gate.io thing.
Yep, that's what I saw too. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, it could be. Here's the only other thing that I have, and this is kind of speculation a little bit, but maybe some people who know Shibarium is closer than we think, and they know Bone is, right around, going to be really important right around the corner. They're adding to their positions, yeah. But I don't see that, maybe, unless it's, people with some inside information. But yeah, July 25th, I mean, it was trading at 46 cents. That's a big increase.
Well, yeah, from that point to your point. From that point to your point, that didn't make any sense. But
your point.
To your point, and hey, let's talk about your point. What's your point? I think if I was looking to buy more Bone here, I would let it come back down. I think it will come back down. I know you talked to David today. David Gochstein. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, I know that great guy, great interview over on your channel. One thing I'm going to steal a line of his, and I'm going to give the man full credit. Don't be somebody else's exit liquidity.
I like that. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just, I write that down. I think, and basically don't buy in while it's high, right? I think that Bone will come back down. I think, and I'm not saying bad things about Bone. I'm simply saying I think it'll come back down because the market's going to ebb and flow, et cetera. So
100%. And, the thing is with Leash too, we don't talk a lot about that one either, but I'm curious to see just how this whole ecosystem is going to come together. Like, we have a decent idea, like Leash is kind of the store of value, the limited supply. Bone is going to be used as the gas on Shibarium. Treat will be the new rewards token. SHIB is SHIB. Yeah, but really, we need details, though, right? I mean, yeah. I guess we'll get that with Shibarium documentation.
Well, I'm going to give. I'm going to give David credit again. I think I watched your interview, and you probably know what I'm about to say. I think he hit the nail on the head. And this is nothing bad about Shiba Inu. It's that we've been periodically thrown these tokens and said, okay, and they do give us an explanation of what they are, right? Treat's going to be a new rewards token. Bone, having to do with Shibarium, etc. With that said, I still think we need a very defined, pictorial graphic, like talk to us like we're 6 years old kind of thing, or whatever metaphor you want to use. Because I think David was right in that. I think we need just a very simple, more visibility. How many tokens do you really need at the end of the day? I'm not dissing the Shiba Inu ecosystem. I'm simply saying we need really, 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 really strong clarity into that.
I agree. And to your earlier point in the video, this could be, I think, the main reason Bone's receiving a lot of attention right now, as Gate.io, a top 10 crypto exchange, by the way, invited its users to vote on their preferred token. Some of the other tokens in there, Volt Inu, which we've heard and talked a lot about here on our respective personal channels too, Catcoin token, and Everrise, which there's another one we've partnered up with in the past. And right now, Bone's in second place. And so maybe that could be kind of the driving force in why the volume is so high today.
Yeah, so I definitely think that. I mean, if we want to kind of round out the rest of the ecosystem and kind of let's talk about timeframes and timelines that we know, right, or things that we know that are out there. So don't really see metaverse. Metaverse is not a 2022 initiative. They just picked the third floor of the studio that's going to develop it. That's where third floor is work with the likes of Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, just a few small little companies,
Yeah.
no big deal. So I think that's going to be really cool. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think we're going to see anything on the metaverse in 22?
Maybe like a little peek behind the curtain. I don't think it'll be fully out and ready to go, nor do I think it should be. I mean, I think they should take their time on that. And I mean, here's the other thing too. I think Shibarium is first. Yes. Once that domino falls, then enters everything else. And I think that's where a lot of people lie too. I think a lot of people are anxious and curious to see what the Shibarium documentation looks like, so everybody does get a clearer picture of where this train is moving to. And then from there, I think it's Shibarium in like beta, and then I think that happens this year. And then I don't know, a full launch maybe late this year, early next for Shibarium, and then I think everything else can kind of funnel in after that.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Shibarium is going to go public beta, I want to say the end of Q3. That seems to be the I've slept since then, but I think that and had a few naps, as y'all are always liking to mess with me as the grandfather of crypto. I don't know where that got from. I don't take that many naps. Maybe it's become a thing. Anyway, Shibarium first. You're right. And then I think maybe the card game, we might see the card game, the Shiba Inu card game, Shiba Eternity. We've got the name for that. I think that might be an end of this year, probably Q1. I think metaverse, yeah, I'll agree that we might get glimpses and snapshots and teases. We know they're going to tease this, but metaverse, that's look at how long it took them, not in a bad way. Look at how long it took them to make to move the game forward. And now you're talking about a project that is, I don't know, 10x, 100x bigger than the game. I think you're looking at mid next year for Meta, probably minimum.
So I guess we'll end it out with this. On top of the bone stuff, a couple hours ago, Shytoshi, in his very cryptic ways, said mood after last email. So that came out at 1:17 p.m. I don't know who that's with or what that's about, but I guess we'll wait and see, and we'll learn more. There's always something to talk about when it comes to Shiba Inu, though, right? Always.
Hence is the reason we cover it every day.
Yep. Sometimes multiple times a day. Actually, probably more often than not, multiple times a day.
Because there's always stuff going on every single day.
100%. There's always stuff going on this channel as well. ClearCryptos, you're on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe. Check out all the links down below. Come on over and join us on Discord and Twitter. That's what we've got for you here in this Shiba Inu update. Thank you so much for popping in, and we'll see you in the next one.